I had to change my Instagram because when I first got Instagram, I'm a sports guy and I'm a workout guy. It was nothing but sports and work. When I would wake up in the morning, it's like I'm doing what everybody else do. I would hit Instagram. At first, it was friends and music and stuff, but as I started to add athletes and I started to add Instagram, fitness workout, all of a sudden it's like, I'm just being honest, booty, booty, and I'm like, dang. Next morning, booty, I'm like, dang, I can't keep doing this. So I had to delete and delete and delete and delete and delete because that was my whole Instagram. Not even because of models. It was just athletes and just people who, that's how they make their money. That's what they do. So it's not even that it was a bad thing, but what they wearing.
Yeah, it's unnecessary to be wearing that.
Come on. Like, again,
I'm not sure it's unnecessary. It's
I'm talking about for me to have on my Instagram.
I know I'm saying what you're saying unnecessary, but you're working out for people to see your body.
No,
I'm working out for you to see my body.
No, the people
so are you
you're
saying,
posting because you want to say?
Okay,
like what if they're trainers?
Motivated.
Yeah, I'm training you so that you can see my body.
Also, when you do work out, you're sweating. It gets hot, so you don't want to like. I'm not saying you're gonna.
So are you saying that?
If that's you, that's you. But some people won't wear long sleeve because. Can we just be real? We get sweaty when we work out.
All right, so
no,
like,
but I understand what Zay's saying.
Want to be as cool as possible. I don't know.
What I'm saying is, if I'm a Christian woman and I'm at the gym, is it okay for me to have on not leggings? I'm talking about the short tights. Where
that hugs the booty,
right? The one not just hugs my booty, but you can see the print of my front. You can see all of that printed out. Because this is what you see on Instagram. Yeah, you see the booty, you see the vagina printed. Yeah. You see the top and then the breast out. Is that necessary for me to show you what a workout is?
No, it's not.
Because I'm not looking at the workout. I'm looking at you every minute, dropping it, and your booty dropping, and your.
And that's the reason why they're just like.
And I understand you have to sell your brand, but as a Christian, that's not how we sell.
I agree. As a Christian, you shouldn't have that. Like I've listened to people. I've looked at their picture and like, oh, I don't need to see you naked. I can clearly tell what's going on there.
Okay. But I'm not knocking the non-Christian.
But I think I know. But even we're talking about Christians. But I've seen obviously. There's actually a spirit, shouldn't call it spirit, but there's a attention-seeking something in the air. People want attention like for no reason. I mean, I hate to say it, I've seen it more from women's pictures, but I see more for guys what they're posting and what they're saying. Some of these guys, how much attention do you want?
Yes, sir.
So the guys ain't really posting too much, but they do these long speeches and how they feeling, and the girls ain't saying nothing, but they showing pictures.
Right.
And it's crazy, like, dang, why you need attention?
It's true.
Yeah. But I agree. Look, that was my conviction. You feel what I'm saying? And I do that.
But I think it's important to state that, though. That was your conviction.
I always put that first. Right. I be like, this is my conviction.
Right.
But that's my
we never
conviction.
want to make anybody feel bad for what they choose.
No.
And I agree. I'm sure I agree with you because you get married. All your wife's friends or people should be like, I know how you probably look anyways without that on.
Right, exactly.
Because tank tops, they kind of some of them see through, then pictorial,
right.
all this stuff shows more.
Yeah.
So I think that's a better reason to be more modest as a Christian, especially, or as somebody who, especially when you get married. That's a reality. A lot of people. I know how your wife look. Oh, what you want my wife? No, I seen it online.
Right. Yeah. And that's another thing. I don't know if I'm wrong for thinking that. Someone who I'm married, I wouldn't want her being exposed. Now, when I say exposed, now this me. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. When I get married to a woman, the only person need to see your breasts, and I'm talking about any part of it, is me. Only person need to see your thighs is me. Only person need to see anything is me. Is there something wrong with that? Nope.
No, nothing wrong with that. No. That's your preference.
Because they be like, that's controlling. That's what they tell me.
No,
they be like,
because
that's
it's only controlling to the women who feel that way because there are women who agree with you.
Okay.
I'm a woman that agrees with you.
But I think that if you want to be the only one that sees me, then
there are women who. I think sometimes in the dating world we try to make people be what they don't want to be.
Okay.
And so you go for the people who have the same ideology as you, because there are women who feel the same exact way you do. So those are the women that you go for, not the woman who is the total opposite, and then you're trying to convince her
would y'all be able to
that
handle?
Don't put your expectations.
Handle what?
Would y'all be able to handle a man that's saying that, like what Zay saying that, like?
Well, I mean,
I dress like that.
Yeah, like I'm not showing.
It might be
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay, would you have a
You're
problem
not
with that?
wrong.
Your wife goes to a beach and she takes a picture of herself at the beach.
Watch this. Somebody asked me this question. Don't stab me because Alyssa probably gonna chop my head off. But no, check it out. If my wife, if I'm married, because I believe it's just different when you're married, because you're not only just representing yourself, you're representing me also, right? And then vice versa. It's certain things I can do when I'm single, but once I get married, I gotta think. There's certain things that I can do as a man when I'm single. For example, I can go flirt. And it's okay.
Are you in a relationship though? But you have to be in a relationship before you get to the married part.
No, but what I'm saying, if I'm single, I can flirt.
Yeah.
When I get married, you might as well throw that flirting away. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
Oh,
but there's a
so-
process that stops, like in the process of dating, that would change before. You don't just get married and all of that happens.
I
At least I hope
mean,
not.
for me, it's like you understand that it's almost like once you get a boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I mean? So I'll take it to that level because most people get boyfriend.
That's what I'm
girlfriend.
saying, because
Yeah.
the single to the married part is a big step.
Okay,
So
that's
these
cool.
conversations are things that you would have
Before.
in the
Right.
dating and the
Okay.
courting and the,
Yeah.
and the stage before marriage,
Cool.
because you get married and just tell her, all right, well,
All
2
I
weeks
gotta
ago
do-
we were at the beach and you could do it, and then now that we're married 2 weeks later, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, and I do believe sometimes that plays a part with maturity. Like when you mature, you shouldn't have to. I'm using the word shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. Okay, oh my God, I can't flirt with because you're married, but like you choosing to get married, you know what I mean? So now you tone that thing down.
That desire, that shouldn't be.
Unless you're trying to get a discount.
Unless you're trying to do this. Cool.
Then you pimp out your husband, you pimp out your wife.
Right.
Right. You smile, you be polite. You
Be
get
nice.
this free drink.
I agree.
Okay.
I feel that.
Wink a
You need
bit.
a tire.
Yeah,
You need an
you know,
extra
show-
tire.
Show them that smile.
Show them the pearly whites and let's get this free food.
Right.
Okay.
But
All
this
right.
position is because you want a godly woman, or like I want a godly woman, right? So it's like, do you really gotta go, you know, like come on, let me put some clothes on. But the beach thing, if I'm not there, for the most part, now I don't know if this is hypocritical, the cops are probably gonna let me know. If I'm not there, if I'm not there, right? I think is the one piece the whole bathing suit that covers everything?
No, just like
Yeah, the one piece is just the one
piece
that covers.
and it cuts
like a body suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a body
Okay,
suit,
so
yeah.
what's
Not
the
with the
one?
legs.
What's the one with the legs?
A unitard?
Are you
Like
no.
a unitard?
A bathing suit?
Like the one that.
Yeah, but it looks like a
like
unitard.
surfers wear.
Like
Yeah.
a surfer suit.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
Muslim women
All right.
wear more so.
I'll put you like this.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that.
That's uncomfortable.
Look, I'll put you like
Like a
this.
scuba suit.
I'm gonna make it simple and quick.
Yeah, I'm not wearing
If I'm not there, I don't want you to act like you a nun at the beach, but I would prefer you to
Be
just
conservative.
cover up. If I'm there because I'm your covering
Conservative,
and
I-
I'm with
I
you,
don't retire.
if you wanna, you know,
Undo a little something.
you wanna undo a little something,
Undo, but not
Aye.
be undo.
yeah, you know what I mean? If you wanna be like, hey, babe,
No.
I think this cute, I'm like, alright. No, I'm just saying.
I'm down on that.
So what's the difference though?
She goes
Because
to the beach.
she's still
She,
exposed.
what you wearing at the beach with or without me? Just wear that. Yeah, that's the beach.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
I think my question to that is, why does it matter? Because she's still exposed either way.
So for me, it matters because I know men, right? So if you're wearing something that's out there, you know what I mean? I'm not there. It's a possibility. Like when a man don't see another man there, he don't know. I know people who are not. Nah, he doesn't see another man there. So it's almost like, well, I guess she don't got no dude. So the attention is because bathing suits are gonna try to draw attention. Period. And whatever that's what they do. So the man isn't there. Well, I'm not there. So cover up a little bit. You know what I mean? He probably might look at the other ones. You know what I mean? But if I'm there and dude see me there, he gonna be like, all right, that's taken. I'm gonna go over here. So
But you still look.
Here's a
it's not
problem.
wrong with looking.
You don't know the man, but
Okay,
you know
yeah.
her.
So I think.
My thing is though, like, I feel like.
Nah, girl, go in that baby suit.
All right.
Like, I think,
Girl,
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I really don't know. But,
Just speak it.
it's like when people get married, it's as if they think that their spouse should be undesirable. Like,
Everybody should be blind.
right. Like, only I see this, only you are for my eyesight thing. Like,
they will look
they're still
regardless.
cute. They're still attractive regardless.
Your wife or not.
The people
they
that
will
are not
look.
blind.
Right.
So,
But guys,
But-
remember
No, just
the
guess what?
definition-
Just like how you
but
I'm
are
totally
going
being
to
an antagonist. I'm
Remember,
totally being an
it's cool.
antagonist right now.
Remember the definition of modesty in relation to the Christian.
But I
You
wanna,
know what I'm saying?
I wanna
Right.
rebuttal.
So then you
Okay,
should want her to be
go.
covered
Yeah.
every single time,
Can I help you
even when you are with her.
to wear
That's
a
right.
to wear
That's
a
what
bathing
I'm
suit to the
asking.
beach is modest.
Bruh.
I think
I got
there's
you.
unmodest bathing suits though.
Yeah, because that look.
There's
No,
some
I'm
bathing
saying
suits
is
that
that
don't
bikini
cover
thing-
anything at all.
I don't
No,
think
what
so.
I'm saying is that
They
the
don't
same
make
bathing suit. What I'm saying is that the
That
same
wasn't
bathing
modest.
suit that
That's
she would
pretty
wear. What is the difference
No,
if
show
she's
me
wearing
again.
the same bathing
Show me
suit
again.
with
Without
or
one.
without you?
I'm not there.
That's my.
I'm not
What is
there.
the difference with the bathing
That part
suit?
of the definition was
It
not
doesn't
in what you
matter.
read. You
The
being
bathing
Okay.
suit is the bathing suit.
I'm
modest regardless.
I'm using that
Okay.
definition because you just brought it
I
up
mean,
again.
If this is at the beach with that on, is that inappropriate?
The way they sit is inappropriate.
Yeah, besides that.
Oh, let me see.
If
a
if
bikini.
First Lady was at the beach.
Oh no,
is that
I don't do
appropriate?
bikinis at all, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, Christian women should wear. I don't think Christian women should wear bikinis. Bikinis is the one.
But
with
can this be modest though?
That's a skimpier
At the
bikini because
beach.
there's,
Can this be-
there's
can this be
high-waisted
any level
of
and
modest?
stuff like that.
Can
And
this
I'm
be
cool with that.
any level of modest? Let's be honest
At
though.
the beach.
You want to wear it and it's
No, I don't
cute,
think- I wouldn't
but
wear that.
be honest.
It is
Nice
cute.
dress.
It is cute.
Yeah, that thing
I
is
think
cute.
it's
Well,
cute,
that's dress.
and she looks good in it.
But it ain't modest.
But it's just not modest.
It's sexy.
I agree with that.
Let's all be real. We know what sexy is and we know what modest is.
At the
That
beach.
wasn't my
So
question.
what's a modest bathing?
I just told y'all. It's
Well,
Yeah,
one.
but all of it filled in.
There you go.
The one.
It doesn't even have
The
to.
one
It doesn't even
Alyssa
have to
said-
be.
Yeah.
Because truly, really and
There's
truly,
modest
no
outfits.
bathing suit is modest because
Exactly.
it shows.
Exactly.
It's showing
Like
exactly.
I ain't want to say that.
Yeah.
There's no bathing suit.
What you mean? I ain't want to say that.
But
The
listen,
only, and I'm gonna say this,
There's
the
all
only
of
bathing
modest
suits I've
as
seen that are
outfits.
modest by that definition are the ones that I've seen Muslim women wear.
listen.
The full,
No,
the
just
full,
on.
but even that because it
What's
still
the
shows your
flow?
shape. To
Skirt
some,
thing.
that
Hey.
You're gonna
Hey.
show skin at the
Hey.
beach.
Right.
But
Some
what
of
I'm
them come
saying
attached with a
is,
skirt on
yeah,
it.
attached with a skirt. And
that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't let
You can
see,
do. You can
you
add
guys don't
things
think
to
about
the
it. Guys not
bathing
think about that.
suit
You took your shirt off.
to make it less provocative. Is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Speedos, I think, would be the only thing they would say might be inappropriate for a guy, but if a guy.
No. Some of them
Swim
shorts that be showing your little feet, the little.
What were we talking about? I just thought about it. Wait. I just thought about it.
I don't have to be like
That cut.
Wait, hold on. We had.
That cut.
The arrow.
Wow.
Yes.
We had a youth group. We went to the Rapids back in the days. I just thought about it. It was good. When all of us went to the beach, you know what everybody wore? It just hit me. What everybody wore.
T-shirt.
T-shirts and shorts.
shorts.
I just thought about that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Everybody wore. Is that wrong?
No.
No, because
That's modest.
That's
that's
Why everybody got a
That's
wrong?
the
Everybody
That's
got
how I grew up, but that's not what I do now.
I just thought about that.
But Alyssa, I'm going back to what Alyssa
Okay.
said. Alyssa was saying something about, oh, when you get married or whatever, your husband's eyes, it should be the only eyes or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
this is my thing. I don't think you can be a Christian woman and also be sexy at the same time, especially if you're a single Christian woman. Hold on.
I'm gonna think of it. My mother, shout out to you, mommy. She always says you never want to be described as sexy.
True.
I just want to put that out there.
Jesus.
I mean,
So-
no.
So this,
I didn't help that.
hold on.
Let us finish.
You can't help
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead.
Let
No,
it
no,
I
finish.
just wanted to put that
The
out there. I'm not saying anything
definition,
wrong
let's
with it.
look at the
Give
definition
it,
of
Vanessa.
sexy.
Give it.
The definition of sexy in itself means something that looks desirable to have sex with. It's
That's why my
arousing.
mommy said
It's
that.
something that is stimulating to that kind of desire.
Yes.
So now that we've put that
Put that
aside,
definition.
what's happened is we've blurred the lines with what the world thinks and what we think, and we've accepted
More truth at the
sexy
table.
as a positive thing, and really it's not. Now, if I'm a single Christian woman, who on earth am I looking and being sexy for? You can't tell me I'm wearing this low-cut V-neck shirt with the girls all perky and I'm saying, oh, I'm being sexy for myself. That is a lie. It is not true. If you want to be sexy for yourself, that means I'd wear that junk at my house, walk around in the mirror, take all kind of pictures of myself, and be like, "Damn, girl, you fine, you sexy," and don't post it because it's not for you.
Right. Nobody gonna do that.
But the truth of the matter is, we want to be sexy.
Yes.
And that's why we do it.
Because when you put it on, what are you doing? You're turning around in the mirror.
You checking how the booty look. You checking how the curves look.
For some of us,
and you want the men's attention. Now back to what Alyssa is saying about you being attracted. Yes, I want to be sexy for my husband. I want him to look at. That's the whole point. If me and my husband we share an intimate relationship, darn Skippy, I want to be able to arouse you. I want to be able for you to look at me and be like, I don't need to be modest for him.
Disrespect.
So that just turn off when he's around.
What do you mean?
That modest switch just turns off when he's around?
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
I
don't think what Alyssa was saying is that
when you're out, you talk about
it's your husband, so it doesn't.
No, right. But she was saying, you said something along the lines of, oh, it's a thing that when they get married, they think, oh, you're only supposed to look good for me. You're only supposed to be able to show your husband this and show. If you're again, back to what I said at the beginning, if you're an attractive woman, you're gonna be attractive regardless.
Right.
Burlap sack to bikini, men are gonna think you're attractive.
Yes.
I don't need to dress no way. I don't need to act no way. I don't need to do
nothing.
nothing. And dudes are still hounding you down when you look like a hot garbage. So it doesn't matter. But the point is, out of respect and honor for your husband,
when he's not around.
When he's not around, you don't want to be drawing unnecessary attention from other men as if I am not a married woman.
Right.
I don't want to walk around here like I'm single and have all these dudes Googling at me. It's disrespectful to my husband.
You're right. That's what I'm saying.
If she cares.
If she cares.
Woo.
Oh, y'all heard that? They put y'all out there, boss. Now y'all don't care. Y'all heard that.
Costa, don't do it, bro.
They said it.
Don't do it.
If she can, or if he can,
Or if he
But
cares.
I
That's a big one. If he cares.
Hey, I gonna say because I don't have the jealous gene. So if I'm walking around here and everybody out, gawking and whistling and stuff, I'm be like. But hey, sometimes they be ready to fight. Hey, that's my girl, you know.
And that's why I say I think it depends on the individual because there are men that I know that really don't care what their wife wears because at the end of the day,
That's a
she's
problem.
coming home.
That's a problem.
Now, granted, they're not necessarily all Christian.
I'm just saying.
I was just about to say, even God say I'm jealous, baby. So if my husband is, you telling me you absolutely not jealous, some other dude checking me all the time, something's wrong with you.
I feel with you.
Something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with me. You say, you know what? That's another problem with the church. Like, men, and don't kick me for this, but married men. No, I'm for real. Nah, like, that's another problem within the church that men, because you're married, like I say, if it's single, it's totally different. But because you're married, they allow their wives to just do everything that's not edifying to Christian living. Yeah, well, hold on. See, because a lot of people
I feel like y'all ain't giving women enough credit.
No, hold on, time out. No. A lot of people. Okay. What I'm trying to say sometimes. What's up, bro?
I'll let you finish, but y'all go ahead and kick him.
Alright, what I'm trying to say is, I think sometimes, so we can go, I'll just go with dressing or whatever, right? If I'm married, now, I can't make nobody do anything, whether you my wife or not. I can't make you do nothing. All I can do is ask you, right? If you put on a skirt that's a little bit too short, this is an example. I'm married. She put on a skirt that's a little bit too short, and we going to a service or whatever. I'm be like, hey, babe, we going to service. You know, you don't think that's a little bit too short or whatever? Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna make her change her skirt. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you don't think you need to change that? I'm like, nah. I'm like, okay, fine, cool.
The question was already suggestive.
Hold on. I mean,
there was no like, hey,
there
babe,
it was
I
a
don't
suggest.
know
It was
if
like it's like when you're
She's a
voluntold
Christian?
something. It's like
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I think
you're not gonna that skirt.
I think
Right.
What was wrong with
I think in that scenario, I think you need to tell her, I don't want you to wear that.
Straight up. That I think.
Okay.
Or
Just
that
say
might.
it like, babe, you know, I don't know.
But
I know
guys,
you may like it, but I really don't.
the reason
That's
why-
not a
I
conversation.
mean, that's subjective.
Right.
You'll figure out how
No,
to
no,
talk
I
to
just
her.
hear
No, I
how
understand, but
Yeah, so-
that'll be based on him and his wife and how they speak to each other.
Correct.
Because she
But
gonna
what
think
I
about
see-
it.
And
Most
she
women
might
gonna
not-
think about that the whole time she in church, like,
And she might not take no offense to that,
But
which
what
is
I'm-
fine.
But what I'm saying, okay, the reason why I'm asking the questions is because I'm going off of what I see in the body of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Men come in with their wives, and I be like, yeah, I'm more eye candy than the single girls.
Trying to keep.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm just saying, you
No.
guys are more
so-
eye candy than the single girls.
You're talking
I'm just saying.
about
Y'all wanna talk about real stuff?
Hold on, so you're talking about your wife
Hmm?
that might
Christian.
wear something that you don't like. Can we just think about this? Like, so before she became your wife,
Right.
she was probably dressing the same way. So if you had an issue with it, why you should have said it then.
No,
But then the reverse is.
Unless maybe she's changing.
Hold on, but
over
then
time.
the reverse is true. If you meet someone and she checks all the boxes in how she dresses, when she becomes your wife, she might just continue that same
Or it could
that
be-
same way of dressing.
Or it could be another scenario where I've seen, so a woman really didn't dress a certain type of way, but then when they got in the church with a certain type of group of ladies, they be like, girl, you know, you can spice it up a little bit. And the husband be like, oh, you weren't wearing this before. But because they got within the church and they got with certain Christian women.
In the church.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, yes, I know. I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
She has to.
She hanging with her Christian sisters. Come on now.
Right, but not every. Okay, we don't all think the same.
Okay.
Right.
And just like you have different groups of friends,
Mm.
you have different types of people in church, including Christian women, Christian men. You have to get with people who have the same like-mindedness in regarding to how you perceive yourself, in regarding to how you think about yourself, and in how you dress. There are certain groups of women in church that do not care about that.
Okay.
So if she links up with those type of women, then you're gonna have a different
All
you're
right.
gonna have a different perspective. She's gonna see herself differently. Now, could it be that maybe she grew up with some type of body dysmorphia or not loving her body, and then now she gets with women who affirm her in a different way?
That's dangerous.
So now it
You're
could be.
saying
I'm just
it is?
saying.
Are you
No.
asking or saying it
Are you
is?
saying?
I'm saying it's dangerous because you already married. So obviously, whatever he saw,
She's married, but she's still she's well, you know.
that's her husband's responsibility now.
It could be. It is.
But
But I
maybe
think
he's not
it's
doing
important.
it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Or
I
maybe
think
she's
it's
saying
important.
maybe he's not doing that. And
Oh,
she's
so
so
now-
and
No, but
and
but you know what?
and she's
I am so big on affirming and
And big and
feeling good about yourself. And are you saying that it's only her husband that can affirm her? She can't meet a group of girlfriends who affirm her and help her to see.
No, that's not
her.
what. No. So
You just said that was a
because
bad
unfortunately, to be
What I'm
honest, with you,
saying-
she might reveal some things to those groups of women that she may not have revealed to you as to why she is the way that she is.
which
'Cause
I still think is a problem. If
It's
you
a
married to
problem.
me,
Yeah, because
if
if
you
we
married
are
to
the
me,
ultimate relationship.
Listen,
We are
listen.
marriage is the
You know what I'm
ultimate
saying?
that's
relationship.
another problem. Listen,
yeah.
If you finna tell everybody else, you tell me.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I would want my husband to be somebody I can.
That's
shoot. But at the same time, you still need girlfriends.
No, you still need girlfriends. But the ultimate
relationship, not the girlfriends.
Right, hold on. Right, I'm not married. You are the only married person here. Is it? Don't you have a group of girlfriends that
I think it's important
you talk to outside of your husband?
Absolutely, but I agree with both of you. I agree with both of you.
That's cool. It's a balance.
So it is a problem if I can tell my girlfriend things and I can't tell my husband.
You're
which,
right.
right? We know that's a
My
problem.
husband,
But then we know we found a problem if I am comfortable telling my girlfriend things that I'm not able to tell my husband.
Tell you why
then either way, it's an issue.
I'll tell you what happens. In his case, a woman really wants to be with him. She might change to be what he wants her to be around him. Yeah. So in that case, when you're around people, you have to say some other things. Mm. A lot of Christians do that. A lot of things we can't tell our Christian brothers and sisters. I might tell someone we're you tell someone that's not a Christian that's how I feel. So
that's where I was going. So I think it's important.
That changes. I'm just that guy that is like.
So, but like she said, how you made them is if you plan on changing them, that's different. So she dressed as sexy before y'all got married. When y'all got married, she should still be able to dress sexy. That's what she was saying. She said, why should I wear crown robe? After she said I do, why should I wear crown robe?
All right, okay. I mean, it's all I'm saying. Like, I get it, but
it's shade.
And you know what? A lot of guys are like you, but they get this girl, and everything they wanted, they had it. But I realized I kind of just want you for myself now. I think the way you look, other guys might want you too. So dummy that down.
I agree.
Is that wrong?
And we find that in a famous couple.
It's like me becoming less of myself.
His wife.
But is a marriage compromised?
Bro.
So what